And welcome back everyone. Today's video will be a haul of certain things that I've bought over the week. They're all from different stores and I'll make sure to give that information as I go through it. But I'm just going to go ahead and start. The first thing that I have is the third season of Yu Hakusho. This is the only one I've been missing in my collection. I was kind of a cheapskate about it and decided to wait until someone on eBay listed it for a bit cheaper than I was willing to pay. I kind of wish I hadn't done that. This copy is fine. It works. It's official. The seller was very nice. They shipped it right away. My only thing is that I think it's from a smoker's home because when it arrived, it looks a little bit yellow. I think that's not how the other ones in my collection look. But when I put it up to my face, ooh, does it have a smell. And I tried wiping it down with wipes and everything to get rid of that smell, but it hasn't worked. Interestingly enough, it also has that white residue that I believe it was Gravitation had when I bought it straight from Rightstuf. You can't really smell it unless you pull it up to your face, but it's something that's going to bother me for sure. So if worse comes to worse, I'll probably, also these are cracked, but I'm not surprised that happened because these cases are pretty flimsy. If worse comes to worse, I'll probably just sell this one back, try to get my money back for it. At this point, I don't really want to send it back to the seller because it's not really that big of an issue for me. But yeah, I might try to sell it back. I'll mention the smell and just buy myself a new copy if I can find it. I think the only place I've been able to find this version of this copy is on Rightstuf for a bit more expensive that I'm willing to pay. The version you'll most likely find on big retailers now is such as Target and whatnot are the steelbook versions, so this version may get harder to find later on. That's my issue. Next, also from eBay, is something that I found while trying to find the final volumes of Nightmare Inspector that I was missing. So I didn't realize the author of that series, Shin Mashiba, actually created another series. So here is their second series that is actually published in the United States or on the west side by Seven Seas Comics. This is Yukai Rental Shop. I'm not sure if it's just 4 volumes long or if that's just all that was licensed, but I did get all of them from a seller on eBay. They're in great condition. The only thing about them is that they have these little identifier marks on the bottom of the pages, which I don't care about. I really don't. These are available on Rightstuf as well, but obviously they'll be a little pricier. So I'm really happy to add this to my collection and to read it. The art style looks a little bit different just because the setting is different, but I can still tell it's by that author. I think I got these for about $20 for 4 volumes. That's not bad at all. And the last box is from Rightstuf. I'm pretty excited for this one. This is A Man and His Cat by Umi Sakurai. I actually found this series while browsing Tumblr. People were posting pages from it when it first published in Japan. And I was just waiting for it to get published in the West. This is by Square Enix. Wow, I didn't know they still published manga. And this is essentially a slapstick comedy type of series about this man who adopts his cat from a shelter. His outward appearance did not make him popular, so he's really happy that he got adopted by this guy. I'm a dog person, but this was such a cute series, and I love the cat's face. Look at him! He's so adorable. So if you're a cat person, you'd probably really like this series. And the art is so cute. The main owner of the cat is a sweet man. Very funny. Super cute. And I love that they added these little drawings on the inside of the cover. That's really a nice touch. And then this. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen a manga put so much effort into the publishing. The texture of the cover is the matte, smoother finish versus the glossy. And then in addition to the... Oh, that's cute. I love that. This is a really nice copy, actually. I'm glad I bought this. Good job, Square Enix. So that's one I would definitely recommend as a good feel type of manga to have on your shelf. The next two I'm so excited about. Finally. So I have Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, volumes 1 and 2. I believe I have 3 on pre-order. 4 just went on pre-order on their website, and I'm thinking about getting that soon. And I know they just got another stock of volume 1 because this was out of print for a couple months. But anyway, let's get into the manga. So this has an anime currently running. I think the last episode just aired. Oh, thank goodness. It still includes the colored page. The art style is so cute. This was definitely on my list when the anime aired, and I've been watching it this season, and as I expected, it's super cute with a dark side. So I believe this is rated older teen. That's so cute. Yes, older teen, or just teen actually. Interesting. This is published by Yen Press. The basic plot of which is this girl Nene hears a rumor about the infamous ghost Hanako. It's supposed to be San because it's a female in the stories, but when she goes in there to summon them, it turns out to be a boy. He still tries to grant her wish, but eventually they just end up being partners and trying to keep the order of the school with all the supernatural beings and whatnot. And then there's this underlying plot of Hanako's past and how he became a ghost and things like that. It's a very cute series. The way it's animated in the anime is very interesting. They try to imitate the manga style. But because the art was so cute, I knew I had to buy at least 1 or 2 volumes. And I'm definitely going to get 3 and 4. One thing that I really like about this particular manga is the main character's design. Just something about his design really drew me to him. I saw the poster and I immediately loved it. I think it's just because he's a great example of simple designs done right. He's just wearing a basic school uniform with very basic hair, all black. Normally that would be such a plain look, especially for a main character, but they add the little accents and enough detail to really make him pop as a main character, and it's really cool. So I would definitely recommend this to anyone looking for a kind of a cute series with a dark twist. Before I get to the last thing that I'm really excited about, I'm going to quickly show this. Oh, sorry, the receipt's still in there. So I recently went to GameStop before they closed down due to the coronavirus, and they had this little Kingdom Hearts figure on sale. Now, I've mentioned many times before that I just don't care for Funko Pops. I think they're ugly. They're so ugly. Like, look at Sora. He looks ridiculous. But this one was actually pretty cute, and it was only about $5. So I thought I'd get him because look at him. Here he is out of his box. So cute. Okay, I'm going to take his keyblade out later because it's in there with some kind of elastic strap. But here is the figure itself. It's pretty detailed, honestly, for how small it is. I don't usually expect this type of quality from American manufacturers or branded figure companies. So this is really nice. Good job, Funko. He's really cute. And I'll be happy to display him on my shelf because he does stand up on his own, which is really nice. I finally have this. I'm so happy. This is Code Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection. Now, if you're familiar with Code Geass, they recently released a series of recap movies. Usually that happens with really popular series. They'll release these movies in theaters to bring hype either to a new season or to a new version of the story. The unique thing about the Code Geass movies was that in addition to being recaps, towards the end they changed some very important plot points, not many. So I, as someone who's seen the series, only really needed to read up what they changed. But for someone who's only seen the movies, something really big happens that they changed in the movies that are not present in the series. And those changes led up to this final movie in the story that they created from this new version. And this is a huge spoiler alert for anyone who has not seen Code Geass, so please do not listen to me when I say this part. Lelouch does not die at the end of that third movie, which is supposed to be the last episode of the series. I'm not 100% sure on the specifics because I didn't watch those recap movies, but he ends up being alive. This is the movie where they find out about that. He's been with Cece this entire time, and the movie essentially follows them as they try to get his memories back because he's kind of comatose throughout this entire time, despite being alive. I managed to see this in theaters and it was so good. It was like going back in time to my teenage self, watching something I really loved on the big screen. To be quite honest, the animation was not as good as I was expecting it to be for a theatrical film, but it was still great. All the characters were still written just as I remember them. Okay, I'll work on that later. So this version is a steelbook. I'm a little iffy on steelbooks because the one steelbook I bought as a child was the Naruto first movie, and that steelbook ended up wearing down over time to where it didn't close. There was a lot of stuff stuffed in there, but it's maybe iffy on steelbooks. So hopefully this one will last. But this one does come with these little cards. I'm really sad my theater, when I went to go see it in theaters, did not have the special postcards that they were supposed to have of Lelouch. So while these are nice, I was really hoping they would include one with Lelouch in it. This one appears to be on the cover through some little sticky, these little plastic sticky things. Thankfully it comes off great. So I'm probably going to put these in some form of envelope so they don't get ruined. But here is the back cover, which I love this poster of C2 and Lelouch's silhouette. There's still some residue on there. I'll have to fix that later. And I believe, yep, so there is a Funimation digital copy code in here. Take that out. Here is the steelbook on the inside. So it comes with both the DVD and the Blu-ray discs, both with special features. They look pretty good. I'm not going to take the DVD one out. That looks complicated. But yeah. This was $30, I believe, but it was on sale when I bought it, so it was about $23. So I think I got a really good deal on this. I'm really happy to finally own it and add it to my collection. And that is it for today's haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. For most of the anime and manga, I'll put in the description where you can buy these. I'm not sure about the Sora figure, if he's still available, but I'll try and see and put that info in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you guys in my next video.